Hey everybody, so it's been a while since I've tried out a new foundation, and what I'm wearing today is Laurent Mercier. It's called Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid, and it comes in 24 colors. The color that I'm wearing right now is called Nutmeg. I've had it on for, I want to say, about 4 hours. I do have a sample, I didn't purchase it. And now that I've had it on for a while, it is a little too red for me, so I'm going to try a different color, which I'll demo live on camera so you can see it. The color that I'm going to try is called Pecan. So I did put this on with my fingers, and I used a sponge applicator as well to try to smooth it out and blend it in a little bit. It goes on very light, almost like a tinted moisturizer, but it has way more coverage. So I've been using, as you've seen on my other videos, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that I've been using a lot of BB creams and tinted moisturizers for the summer because it's been so hot. But I do want to say I walked home from Sephora. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I walked home from Sephora maybe, I want to say about 20 minutes, and I did have some perspiration around my nose area. So when I got home, I dabbed it, although I do have foundation there. The foundation did not come off on the paper towel. So I was kind of impressed by that. So it definitely, even with perspiration, didn't slide off my face. And I am not wearing any kind of primer. Although I was told that I probably should try a primer with it. I'm going to do a demo with the Pecan color after this. And I'm also not going to use a primer with that one. So yeah, it goes on very light. I don't feel like I have anything on my face. Again, it goes on very light, like a tinted moisturizer kind of feel to me. And it is a liquid foundation, which obviously you can kind of tell by the name. It's Flawless Fluid. But yeah, it definitely blurs out imperfections. I don't have a lot of coverage. Like I still see some of my little moles and freckles. But for the most part, it did have a lot of coverage. I can definitely tell that it's smoothed out my skin tone. So again, I'll be trying the Pecan color live on camera so you can see that. I'm probably going to put that on with my beauty blender. I might also try to use a brush just to see how it blends in. But I'm pretty confident that the beauty blender is going to work to apply this foundation. So I will be back. Hey everybody, so I'm back. So now I am going to use the Laurent Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid in the color Pecan. So it's labeled as neutral. It's a little, I'm not sure if you can really even see this, but it's a little more neutral than the color I tried on yesterday, which was Nutmeg. And in case you think I didn't have a lot on, I did take it off last night, and this is what came off of my face. And I used maybe, and then of course this side, and taken off my mascara and my lip color. So I used maybe, I want to say 6 drops the first time when I put on the Nutmeg color, and then I added a little more coverage, so maybe 10 drops. So when you have the packaging, you'll see that you can just drop it out. It's kind of, not really like an eyedropper, but it does kind of drip out. It's not runny by any means, but it's also not super thick, so it does drip out. So now I'm going to use the Pecan color, and I'm just going to dot this on my face. And I don't have a lot of spots or anything to cover, so I'm just kind of going to see how these freckles and little moles on my face are covered with this. It's not a very heavy formula at all, as I mentioned before. You can't really feel it on your face, at least I can't. And I'm not a big makeup wearer, as you know. I've been wearing mostly BB creams and tinted moisturizers all summer, and I do have some other foundations that I try as well. So I don't like the fact that it's kind of messy, so with using your hands to do it, but that's something you have to get used to, I suppose. So what I'm going to do is use my Sephora brush. This is the, what is this? Face Blender Pro Visionary 134. So I'm going to just kind of blend this in. And I'm not using concealer today, just so I can see how this works with a little coverage under my eyes. Let's see if I can get rid of my dark spots. And I do have some spots on my nose. A little bit of, I don't know if it's freckling, just discoloration, so you'll see that it does cover it up pretty well. This foundation does cover that up pretty well without a lot of effort. And as you'll remember, the Nutmeg turned a little too red for me. Or not turned, it is just a little too red for me. I don't necessarily feel like it oxidized much. So that is Pecan with the brush. And now on the other side, I'm going to use my beauty blender. And this is just so I can compare and see if it's better to use a brush versus a beauty blender. Because I've read some reviews on this foundation, and some people use a brush, some people use their fingers, and some use the sponge. I used my fingers yesterday for Nutmeg along with a sponge at Sephora. However, that was not a damp sponge. It was just the wedges that they have on display for you to use in the tester area. I'm going to add a little more if I can get this sample open. So a little more up here to cover the darkness around my mouth. And I'm going to go ahead and keep using the Beauty Blender for this. I guess I'm just used to using the Beauty Blender because I use it so much. I usually use my purple one, but that's kind of dirty right now. I need to clean it. So I should say that this does not have, to me, it does not have a matte finish, and it's not really shiny either. I'd say it's probably in between. So I will come back and I will be adding photos so you can see what this looks like. So I'm going to be running some errands today, going to brunch, and I will let you know how this holds up. I did have the Nutmeg on for about 9 hours and it looked great. So this is Pecan, and that's what the sponge looks like after. So I will be back. Thanks. Hey everybody, so I'm back. So I am wearing the Laurent Mercier still, and this is the Pecan color. As you can see, I am sweaty. I have been running errands, I have been getting dinner together, and I'm just about to blot this and see if it comes off, because yesterday, as you recall, I mentioned I blotted the Nutmeg after I had walked back from Sephora for about 20 minutes or so, and I was sweaty at that time, and the color didn't come off onto the paper towel. So here again, paper towel, and I'm about to blot this off and see if any color comes off. There you go. So this is the Pecan color, and it's supposed to be waterproof and sweat resistant, and I can tell you that it is. So yeah, that's what's coming off on the paper towel. So you can see there after I have blotted my face. So yeah, I do like this Laurent Mercier. I really cannot feel that I have it on. It's very light, like a tinted moisturizer. The color Pecan is better for me than the Nutmeg. The Nutmeg runs a little orange for me, a little too red. And I'll put up some pictures side by side so you can see the Nutmeg versus the Pecan. I'll probably insert that here. And the lip color that I'm wearing is a Heartbreaker, same color I had on previously. The mascara today, this is the Real by Benefit, because I do not yet own the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have ordered it, but I do not own it as of yet. So there you go. Laurent Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid, and I really like it, and I'm probably going to purchase it in Pecan. Thanks so much. Hey everybody, so this is just a quick update. So I've had on this new Laurent Mercier foundation for over 12 hours. It is actually almost midnight. So I am about to take it off, and I just wanted to say that it wore very well. The lip color is Heartbreaker by Sephora. I have retouched it throughout the day. And the mascara is Benefit They're Real, because I do not have the Too Faced yet that I ordered online. Actually, just wanted to say, I think I mentioned it earlier, that I did order the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I order online because I use Ebates, so you can earn money from ordering online. So I do order from Sephora, but typically I will go in the store and try on things and then order online so I can get my Ebates credit. So I'm going to take this off. I normally use the cleansing oil, the Laurent Mercier cleansing oil, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to take it off with a cotton pad. I'm not going to take it all off, but I just wanted to see the area that I had perspiration earlier, that I had blotted with the paper towel. So that's what's coming off in this area that I blotted. So it did stay on pretty well, even after 12 hours of wear. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of this off and get ready for bed. Thanks for watching.